What's happening? Black at y'all ass again. I don't like my angle. I actually started in this spot. What's happening, people? Man, we got a lot to unpack. I'm gonna put a pin in the celebrity news off the top. I'm putting the pin in the celebrity news. Cause we definitely gonna get to what happened at the Oscars. There's a lot to unpack with that. There's a lot to unpack with them Oscars. So we're gonna get to that last. So it's your boy, Third Coast, back at you again. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Hope everything is well. Um, I hope everybody is staying safe or being dangerous because you never know what you're gonna get when you walk out your door these days, man. You never know. So let's get right to it, man. Off the top, Ukraine. Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. Ukraine is losing. They're losing the war, and they don't want to admit it. They keep doing little subtle tactics like capturing Russian soldiers, calling their parents, torturing these people. Um, a lot of unthinkable, unspeakable things that they're doing over there in Ukraine, but they're losing because Russia is taking major major cities, like surrounding them, and they should be giving up shortly. I assume I predict that they will be giving up shortly. Ukraine will be waving the white towel in just a minute. While we speaking about Ukraine and all the anti-black racism that they spew, the people were trying to get on the train. They blocked the people from getting on the train. The police sent some guys back out in the streets. He was being chased by Nazis. Um, One guy was climbing the fence. The police beat the dog piss out of him. I mean, they beat him. They beat him bad. Uh, they found Russia and China together are questioning America. They're questioning America about biolabs that were found in Ukraine, funded by the U.S. They also found one of these labs over there in Wuhan, which is where the coronavirus was at. So, U.S. got some questions to answer, and they're not giving any answers. Um, they said at a Senate meeting that they didn't want Russia to get their hands on any of this information. They did not deny the fact that they had biolabs, nor did they confirm. So you know what that means. If you're not going to deny or confirm, that means it's true sometimes in a lot of cases. And I hear a lot about culture and these these people from Africa claiming, or these people from the UK claiming that Americans don't have culture. Now I can sit here. Damn, I dropped my phone. Now I can sit here and go all day about Black American culture. Literally all day. I could go all day because everything in your home that's modern came from Black American culture. Everything came from Black American culture. Okay, so let's just never answer that question again. What is your culture? Because you have to tell me what your culture is because you're living in my culture. All right. Okay. So I want to get into this because anything that's enforced is a law. Anything that you enforce is a law. And a lot of laws that we have are still common law from 100 years ago, 200 years ago. Common law, for instance, for example, there was a law that in certain towns, you have to be gone out of the city limits before the sun comes down. If you're not out of the city limits before the sun comes down, it's a known thing that you will be killed. Now, it wasn't written law that you had to be gone. It wasn't law on paper. It was law, common law, what you heard. It said niggas get killed over here out the dog. All right, cuz I'm gonna holler at you. Common law. They enforced it. They killed people when the sun went down. That's common law. They enforced the law. It's common law. There's a lot of practices that we practice now. And the only time you really hear common law again nowadays is when it comes to couple and domestic violence. In order to make the domestic violence cases stick on the men, the police started to say that, hey, this man is abusing this woman. This is his common law wife. This is his wife. And they're common law because they've been living together for more than 3 months, and he has mail that's delivered to this house. Common law. There you go. Common law. They enforce that. If you got mail and you live there, you're common law. Common law married. But common law is anything that's enforced. It doesn't have to be written on paper. It just has to be enforced. And we know there's a lot of laws that are enforced. Seen a horrible video just today or yesterday about a police officer trying to get a police dog to attack some young girls. I think this video is kind of old, but the dog ended up biting his ass. And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. The gun laws. They say we need stricter gun laws. I disagree. Because they're trying to take your Second Amendment right. They're trying to take the guns away from you. So you have to remember this one thing right here. The black man is the most masculine man on the planet. So when it comes to the United States government, it's this one man against an entire army. Anytime you're going against the police, you're going against the U.S. Army, because that's how far it can go. If you set up some type of system, they'll call in a National Guard on you. And if you defeat the National Guard, they'll call in the full-fledged Marines on you. Yeah, I mean, it's just a thing where America just withholds information from the public and then spoon feeds you what they want you to know. And for a long time, I never noticed. And now that I noticed one other thing that I know that's very disturbing to me. The general public isn't paying attention. The majority of people are only concerned with their life, their bills, everything that consists of their life. They're not concerned with a lot of political moves that are being made that directly and indirectly affects them. Common folks don't have no information about really what's going on with Congress and the Senate. They don't really know. They don't watch Senate meetings, on Tuesdays. They don't watch those Senate hearings. They just go to work and trying to find something to eat. And the ones that are doing drugs, they're trying to find some drugs, I'm seeing a situation where in Alabama, we have the highest, I'm here in Alabama, and in Alabama, we have the highest abortion rate. We got more women in Alabama getting abortions than any other state. On top of that, 62% of these women that's getting these abortions are black women. Now you got these people out here removing uteruses. Yes, they're removing the black uterus from their womb. their insides. Because the doctors is recommending this shit. The doctors is really killing us. They're practicing. But what they're doing with those wombs, they're implanting those wombs in other people. Listen to me, family. They're doing womb transplants. So some black girl who went to the doctor and had her uterus removed, and there's nothing wrong with it, but the doctor told her it was something wrong with it, allegedly. This is all allegedly. This is alleged information. And they're taking those uteruses and implanting those uteruses in white women. So you got a lot of white women having black babies, and people can't figure out how the hell did this white woman have a black baby? How? She white. Her mama white, her daddy white, her granddaddy white, her grandmama white. All her brothers is white. All her sisters is white. The two cousins that she got, they both white. So how does she have a black baby? Think about this stuff, y'all. You got people coming up missing. Thousands of people coming up missing. 600,000 people coming up missing every year, black. 400,000 of the 600 is black. Okay? And see, one thing I know about a conspiracy, there are no loose ends in a conspiracy. You can just look at JFK. You can look at any conspiracy that they labeled a conspiracy. Because the word conspiracy didn't come about until JFK was murdered. So there's that. And in any conspiracy that you have, there are no loose ends. But what I've learned is that a lot of these people coming up missing or coming up dead with their organs missing, it's not government work. It's private work. It's private work done through, I think, the medical field. Allegedly, the medical field. Allegedly. Allegedly, there are some mad doctor, mad scientist motherfucker riding around in a white van, unmarked, snatching kids, snatching people, stealing their organs and dumping their bodies. Allegedly. Check your local listings for all those type of things. And we have a lot going on in our society when it comes to the LMNOP community. Now, if you don't know what I mean when I say the LMNOP community, look it up. They got all type of alphabets and letters. And they want equal rights and fair this and fair that. So the latest thing was this this transgender swimmer. He wanted to be a female swimmer, wanted to be a female athlete. He wanted to win. Because see, these crackers can't win against their own competition, against other males or against people of their stature. This cracker became a woman, and competed against women. Which brings me to my next point. Supreme Court, what's her name? Kanita Jenkins? Kanija Jenkins? Man, lady, you done stirred up a hornet's nest, lady. They keep parading this lady around as if she's some type of victory for the black community. Yay, we got a black lady on the Supreme Court. Yay. Excuse me. What has a Supreme Court judge ever done for the black community? If my memory serves me correctly, we had a man up there, black man. I can't think of his fucking name right now. And he been there for years, 40, 50 years. And he ain't did shit for blacks. And then these people get lifetime seats. So they was doing her Senate hearing, trying to see, what type of woman she is. So they asking her all type of questions. And a few of her questions went viral. One of the questions that went viral to me that was very interesting is there a difference between a woman and a man? No, she said, is there a physical difference? I'm going to get the video for you guys. She said, is there a physical difference between a man and a woman? This lady could not answer this question, y'all. I take that back. I ain't going to say she couldn't answer. She refused to answer. And I think I know why. I think I know why she refused to answer the question. But I want to get to I want to pull the question up. Because she was asked very plainly and very, very, very simply, what?
The last exchange, and judge if this is not of your making.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Can you provide a definition for the word?
I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me turn sideways. Okay. Try to listen closer now. I'll play it twice.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
No. Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
Okay. Okay. Let's hear it again. One more time for your mind without the weed choking in the back.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
Okay. Now, to me, that's a simple question. Can you define the definition of a woman? A female. A female that reproduces. That was simple for me. I'm a man. Okay. Now, the reason why Miss Jackson didn't answer that question is because she chose already. See, as a Democrat, they support the LMNOP community. And they also support the LMNOP movement. So if she'd have gave a direct answer about what she thought a woman was, it would have conflicted her interest. That would have been a conflict of interest for her because she's supporting a radical group. And she's showing her loyalty by not answering the question in front of the Senate. On the one hand, it was a law tactic. I'm going to just say that. On one hand, it was a law tactic. On the other hand, when it comes to plain, everyday common sense, she totally denied and rejected the question. She avoided it and she deflected. She did not answer that question. She deflected all the way. So, there's where people kind of feel like, hey, she's kind of shaky on her. Now, while I enjoy this little, as my brother Co-Figure like to call it, breakfast, I want to show you guys another video. I want to show you guys another quick video, nothing long. I'm not going to bore you, but it's the same woman.
I want to comment on the last exchange, and judge if this is not of your making, so it's really not about you. But Representative Green, who's a fine man, came up and said he thought the exchange between you and Senator Leahy at the end about the arc of time and how far we've come as a nation was powerful. I agree. And I guess here's my point I'm trying to make to the American people, to my Democratic colleagues. I wish you had that same attitude when an African American conservative is appointed to high office in the judiciary. So what happened with Janice Rogers Brown? In 2003, she is an African American nominee for the DC District Court, 54 years old, a little bit older than you, but pretty close. She was a daughter and granddaughter of sharecroppers, a childhood in Alabama under Jim Crow. She was a single mother, a member of the California Supreme Court. Instead of celebrating how far we've come, my Democratic colleagues filibustered her ascension to the DC Circuit Court. Because it's well known on our side that we were very much considering her to be the first African American woman on the Supreme Court. So rather than this wonderful exchange, which was wonderful, Representative Green, where were you and others when there was a wholesale assault on her nomination?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to be found. The filibuster was used for 2 years to stop her nomination. And we eventually did the Gang of 14, of which I was a part, so that she could make it through.
Okay, because he's trying to make it seem like
away.
he did something. Anyway, you know, but that shows you what type of situation that she's in. She was chosen by Joe Biden to block another woman, but as you can see, it was a copycat block. We're gonna take your same outline, as these motherfuckers always do. They always get some type of Democratic shield or some type of coon, preferably a coon. They like to get the coons. I'm noticing this. They like the coons. They like the black people that go against black people. Kind of like at your job. You ever notice you always got that one supervisor who's always fucking with everybody? And he black just like everybody else, or he used to work on the line. If you're at a plant, for example, if you're at a plant and you had a person who's working on the line and now he don't want to work the line. I mean, he want to come over there, he the supervisor now, he want to come over your shoulder and rag on you and make sure you're doing your work and getting all, you know, all up against you. Like, hey man, do your work, man. Woo, woo, woo. Like, man, damn, bro, you were just over here. You know how it is over here. Why you? Oh, you a house nigga. You a house nigga. Oh, okay. Got you. So guys, we got a lot of shit to unpack. I mean, I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting my stride right now. So we have a reparations claim. But I'm gonna put a pin in the reparation claim and come to the reparation claim last, after I get to the celebrity news. So I want to talk about dating. I want to talk about couples. I want to talk about relationships. And I also want to talk about modern women. Now, that's a lot right there. So when it comes to modern women, a lot of our women are doing a thing called divesting. Now, I'm going to start with divesting. A lot of women, black women, I'm only speaking to black women. I have, for good white people, I have nothing bad to say to you guys. For good white people, for good people in general, I love good people. I'm a good person, so I love good people. Skin color doesn't matter when it comes to good people. But I always distinguish white and black because a lot of white people are faking like they cool. Going along to get along because they're getting over. And then some white people genuinely doing their thing and they don't really care. Just like we doing our thing, we don't really care. So these women who are divesting, it's strange to me. It's strange that people don't want to date their race. You know, they've house niggered and bed winched and bed bucked it up so much to make it seem like black is evil. So at that point, you got to pick a side. That's what I came to tell you, motherfucking divestors. You bitches got to pick a side. And I know you've chosen. I see you online frolicking with your white man, frolicking. You know, you're spending money good, you're feeling good, you're posting online, you know, you want the attention. I see you. I see you. But let's look at the death rate of these divested women. I mean, it's rampant. The majority of the women that divest end up dead. Some of them from self-inflicted wounds, some of them from their spouse murdering them, not in a fit of rage or not in a fit of love, you know, like she's having an affair on him. She's caught cheating. No, 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 no. They're doing allegedly slave play. The divestors are allegedly doing slave play. So I read an article about a woman who says during sex, her husband won't stop calling her nigger bitch. She says it hurts her feelings. She's embarrassed, all this and all that, but he won't stop doing it. Pause. If you make it okay to role play during sex, and the role play that you're doing is slave role play, where he's your slave master and you're a slave, and y'all having sex like that, you open the door for that to happen to you. So now she's depressed, having all types of problems, but she says she's not going to leave him, and she loves him. Another example, black woman, successful black woman, started a business, ended up making a sufficient amount of money. She made enough money to have 2 homes, run her business, nice cars, boom. She got with this white man and made it seem like Zaddy was the best thing she'd ever found. Well, the woman ended up killing herself, guys. She killed herself. And before she killed herself, he ran through all her money. And she'd also tried in vitro. Now, a lot of in vitro processes are not, actually her in vitro was unsuccessful. Let me just say that. So she attempted it 3 times. And allegedly, in vitro is painful. So she went through this pain 3 times for this white man to run through her money, treat her like shit, and then she killed herself at the end. All because she wanted to divest from black men. And it was a black man that impregnated her mother. But she wanted to divest from black men. Now she's no longer with us, guys. She's dead. I don't break the news. I just break it down. I don't break the news. Just break that shit down into halves and wholes. I break it down into halves and wholes. You know what I'm talking about? I break it down into halves and wholes. You feel me? Now, to my celebrity news. Lots of unpacking celebrity news. First things first. Free R. Kelly. Next order of business. Free R. Kelly. R. Kelly went viral just recently. He did a song from prison. My brother Jalen. I heard the sigh. I heard the sigh in his voice. You know. So it's a video of a phone call. And the phone call is a call from prison. R. Kelly gets on the call. The girl requests a song. R. Kelly sings a song. Everybody's happy. But, you know, just coming into the call, he really like, here we go. You know, like I'm in here and I could be, you know, living my life, doing my career, but they got me behind these walls unjustly with this punk ass man act. some I'm white not say so bullshit. You know, they got this man for racketeering because they made up some type of law where in the Mann Act, if you travel across state line with white women, you can get arrested. Something to that effect. Don't quote me. Something to that effect. But something to that effect has got R. Kelly jammed up. Something to that effect. I don't know. But that's wrong. That's not how the law works. You can't just arrest somebody just because you say he needs to go to jail. You can't just arrest him because you say he needs to be arrested. What? Who died and made you God? Excuse me. Who died and made you God? You can't arrest somebody just because you said they need to be arrested. They have to commit a crime. That's how the law works. You commit a crime, then you get arrested. So, whatever crime he committed, charge him, go to court, have it out in court. If he wins, let him out. If he loses, send him to prison. That's how it goes. That's how that goes. You know, we are killing, man. On to the next one. Kanye West. Yay. Boy. Man, I remember when Kanye first hit. It was big. I was in college when he did the college dropout shit. I dropped out of college. But not because of the song, but because of my career path. At some point in your life, you're going to have to choose and make your decision about what your purpose is. So when I was in college, I had one purpose. And then I chose a second career. College wasn't involved in it. So I had to just do what I had to do. And, you know, I let a lot of people down, family members, loved ones, you know, they really wanted to see that and want that to happen. But, you know, I still have their support because I in return support them. You see, that's how that works. See, your family gonna support you, and then you get all the love and support that you need, and you may not accomplish the feat that you were attempting. Regardless, that love that was shown to you, you now have to reciprocate that love back to your loved ones. That keeps the family strong. Because if a motherfucker feel like they giving, getting, and that giving, and they ain't getting that, they're gonna stop giving. It's just natural self-preservation. First law of nature, self-preservation. If your people giving you and giving you prayers and giving you money and picking you up and dropping you off and taking you places and getting stuff done for you, and then you don't reach your goal, now you're doing something else, and nothing wrong with that. You're doing something else. Now they looking for, hey, you know, haven't seen you. You hadn't called. You hadn't been by here. I mean, hey, I don't know. And that's how people are. They preserve, they protect their energy. You know, protect your energy now. Protect your energy now. Protect your energy. You know, protect your energy. Straight up. Protect your energy. And it's actually, you do it subconsciously, unconsciously, consciously. You're already doing it. You're going to protect your O. Like if you was boxing, you're going to protect your O. You know? You're going to protect your O. So, moving right along, Kanye, from Kanye, I mean, really can't move off of Kanye because Kanye just blatantly is being a distraction. You know, I started with R. Kelly, but I'm really going to the whole Hollywood, so I'm going to finish with Kanye tripping. When I say Kanye tripping, you know, I've been in love. I've never been married. I've been with a woman. I've been with women that I wanted to be with, you know. And I have baby mamas. I have 2 baby mamas. And Kanye doing something the average nigga ain't never done. Hold on one second. So, Kanye West, back to you. My nigga. My nigga. My motherfucking nigga. Leave that white bitch alone. I ain't telling you what to do. You do what you want to do. You gonna do what you want to do. Leave that white bitch alone. Leave that white bitch alone. Now, last but not least, the Oscars. The motherfucking Oscars. I don't give a fuck about the Oscars. Do you hear me? I didn't watch the Oscars. Man, I did not watch that shit. What? No one watches the Oscars anymore. And that's the problem. That is the problem. No one watches the Oscars anymore. So, Hollywood, I'm assuming, wants to fix this problem because they ain't gonna stop making movies. So if we ain't gonna stop making movies, we want y'all to watch this shit. Y'all ain't watching this shit. Damn it, look at me. Look at me. Will Smith at the Oscars won an Oscar, great actor. We've known this. The public, we've known this for years. See, truth don't have to be validated. Nothing you can do can validate the truth. It's the truth. Truth don't have to be validated. So, commonly amongst people, we've known Will Smith has been an elite actor. Every summer, you can bet your bottom dollar. Every summer, Will Smith coming with a bang. Call him gay, call him whatever you want to call him. Will Smith coming with a banger ass movie every summer. Every summer. So just gonna let that float out there. Chris Rock, stand-up legend. Done movies too, legendary. Chris Rock, legendary. Chris Rock is legendary, bro. Say what you want. Chris Rock is legendary. Chris Rock came up in the era at the tail end of some shit where motherfuckers was doing good, but still wasn't popping. Motherfuckers was doing good now, but they wasn't getting no movie deals like that. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers doing stand-up to get to the next level. They want to get a movie deal. So, you be this successful comic, you making money doing comedy, that's one form, but you could be making more if you were doing movies. So a lot of motherfuckers do that stand-up so they can make to that next level. Man, legendary. Chris Rock did that. So now let's talk about what happened at the Oscars. A lot of shit happened. Funniest shit, Tiffany Haddish. Funniest shit. When I say the funniest shit, you know how when a basketball player dunk on a nigga, and then he put his hand down like, oh, you too little, my nigga, you too little, you too, bro. She little girl, that girl. The girl committed suicide right there on that. She was like, oh, this is my death. Yeah, this is my time of death. Here, kill me, death. Kill me more. Kill me. So, We got Jada Pickett. I'm gonna set the scene for you real quick. Check me out. Check me out now. Chris Rock, middle of his set. Jada Pickett, Will Smith, everybody in the front row. All right. He do his famous hand clap. He do the Chris Rock hand clap. Shoot his little Chris Rock little move, infamous for it. Shoots a joke at Jada. Everybody laugh. Jada didn't laugh. So the big thing is, a lot of people are saying Will Smith defended his wife's honor. Yeah, big man. So back to the scene. Jada didn't laugh. Will was laughing. Will looked over at Jada. Camera cut. He going through his joke again. Uh-oh. Boom, Will come up on stage. Smacked him. Bow. Real deal smack. A real deal smack. But it looked Hollywood. It looked like how you would smack somebody in a movie. I'm like, get up, fix his motherfucking jacket, go sit back down. No security, no police, no stage managers, no production managers, no executive, nobody who is given access to the stage gave Will Smith access to the stage. These people will stop you, man. They got event security, all that. They will stop you from coming up on that stage, man. They didn't stop Will. After he smacked him, went back to his seat, sat down, finished the show, after party, all that. Not one time did Chris Rock retaliate. I'm willing to bet they hung out after. There may not be no video footage of this, but I'm willing to bet they hung out after the Oscars. So, he not pressing charges, woo, all this, all that. Chris Rock, he ain't doing that. He just slapped me, man. It's just over with. It's just, I'm just slapped. You just slapped. You cool with it? So you cool with a nigga letting off on you. You know. What type of, slap Chris Rock for free? No. Too rich. Worth too much money. Chris Rock ain't the nigga you slapping for free. Now, Will Smith ain't no everyday nigga now. And he slapped him. Cool. So, no security. Now, it's just, we're just going about our day. He released a statement. He apologized. Woo, I ain't pressing charges. Woo, everything cool. Come on, man. You slapped the man because he said something about your wife. Now, if you threaten me or my wife, I got something for you. But if you say something about me, shit, I'm going to say something about you. And 9 times out of 10, shit, I'm probably going to cut. But if you get if you got the mic, you got the upper hand. You feel what I'm saying? And if you say something too slick, then I'm going to have to leave. You feel what I'm saying? Because if I don't leave, I'm going to fuck you up. See, Will got out there and slapped him. I don't know what's up with that. I ain't going to get up and slap no nigga. I'm going to get up and fuck a nigga up. I ain't going to just get up and slap nobody. You feel what I'm saying? That ain't it. So it was Hollywood. It was real, but it was fake. It was scripted, but the slap was half legit. You see what I'm saying? It was half legit. Because any other way, allegedly, any other way, it would have been the laws involved. If it was a real altercation, it would have been the laws involved. You know, because you ain't gonna just slap nobody and walk away. Come on, man. You just slap them. Oh, now finish your show. Come on, son. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Now finish your show. Fuck out of here. Nigga, you crazy. Y'all nigga walk up on that stage and you see what DC Young Fly did. Knuckle up. Starched his ass. Sleep. Bye. Night. So highly weird is still weird. And that's all I got for y'all, man. Stay safe or be dangerous, dog.